Yo, welcome back, Energy. We got another video today, and listen, we are back with another reaction on the main channel. Listen, we are trying to go emotion on basically the videos that are dropping. I know I haven't did reactions in such a long time because I just mainly sticking with gaming. I wanted to like try to give it like a whole bunch of like variety of stuff, and y'all gonna see that. But yeah, listen. Hopefully y'all enjoy, because the video that we are reacting to is from Tommy NFG, and I will end up making sure his original video in the link if you don't like me yapping, which we are basically going to be yapping when it comes to certain things. So if that's not your cup of tea, click the video. But before you do that, leave a like. But outside of that, listen, hopefully y'all end up enjoying the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and hopefully y'all end up telling me your favorite part in the comments below, and I appreciate y'all. And let's get straight to the reacts. Okay, so this video is the Predator invasion of 2024. And you wanna know the thing that's crazy? This is kind of true, bro. Like, this whole year, creators and people that is associated with creators have been outed by being predators. You're like, damn. Like, it's getting to a point where you're so numb to it, you're like, damn. Well, because the whole Ava thing, the thing about her, it's crazy. And then you also got, what's the T. Nichols thing this year too? And then you also got the Drake thing, even though what Drake did is kind of, it is. And listen, you can say whatever you want. Listen, one thing about me, I'm just gonna say this. I can separate the art from the person. Even though he might be a weird person, the man makes good music. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't gotta respect what he is outside of it. Exactly. And hopefully y'all don't judge. But outside of that, let's get straight to it. And he's probably gonna talk about a few people in his vid.
Man, oh man, 2024 has been such a turbulent year, hasn't it? Bridges collapsing all over the place, rap beef spanning generations finally taking place, presidents almost getting shot. Oh, and a lot of predators. Like,
yeah.
A lot. Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, and just like a domino effect, all types of people started getting exposed left and right. I feel like we could start a whole betting website now on who's getting exposed next. So I want to go through a little timeline of the year, starting off with the kingpin of weirdos.
Jeffrey Epstein. Oh yeah, I did say it right. Jeffrey Epstein.
Now, instead of calling him his name because YouTube doesn't like me saying it, we'll just refer to him as...
YouTube, please. I didn't know. No. God damn it. Bro, don't pack me up. Listen, I already had problems before. You guys know the struggle I had to go through getting that one video from the dang short horror film and bringing it back up? Come on, bro. Listen, I didn't know. I ended up doing way better.
As Pinto Bean. Now, Pinto Bean's crimes date way back before this year, but only now this year are being highlighted because the criminal case ongoing. Which still confuses me because...
I'm calling him Breath.
How the f is this case still ongoing? Like, they've
Breath
got
is weird.
The list, the flight logs, everybody who was around this man. There's no reason this case should still be ongoing. Like, is there anyone who still believes he didn't do it?
Also, the thing about it is the list. The stupid list that apparently had so many people that just never came out. That's the wild thing. It just never came out.
But luckily in January 2024, we were seeing some hope as over 1,000 pages of court records came out and we actually heard official names being exposed. People like Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew getting exposed for being on the island. Wow. Shocker. Who would have ever thought this was possible? It's not like there was hundreds of pics of them together. The most surprising to me though was Stephen Hawking on the island. Like, I don't think anybody...
Okay, that's the most craziest one. And when the internet found out about this, Twitter was crazy. Twitter was crazy, bro.
Imagine that.
They was making so many memes, bro.
He was into. Rumors on the street was he was into midgets and stuff. True or not, I really don't know. But I wouldn't put him past him. Being in his state for that long probably put some numbers on him. And when the info first started coming out, everyone was hyped to see when the next drop was. Who was getting exposed and which freak celebrity was gonna get taken down this time. They were hyping it all up saying, just you wait. In a month, we're gonna drop these files and y'all gonna be shocked. Then a month passed by. We ran into some errors. Next month though, it's definitely coming out. Then another month passed. passed by. So what happened is we got some of the files mixed up. It's definitely coming out next month, and the files never came out and everyone completely forgot. I can't be the only one thinking it's insane how everyone completely forgot about this and the list never came out. All I know is someone's getting paid off and someone's getting paid off good. Some people think a list already came out, and one did apparently with the flight logs and some names, but an official one hasn't come out linking certain celebrities with certain crimes. Someone who can't pay people off to keep them silent though is...
Oh, this fucking weirdo. Yeah, I remember what bro did. Listen, I ain't gonna say bro name because of the one thing that he said earlier that I didn't know. Bro's weird. If you check out, I think the channel's name is something about chickens. You look at that vid, and also we will react to the other vid if that's what y'all want. Listen, it's a long video, and I have a plan about long videos.
Now, if you were on the internet in February 2024, I don't know why I'm saying that, acting like, you know, you just found out about the internet recently. You probably heard about this story from this streamer on Kick. Now, what's Kick, you may ask, my innocent
Like, I feel bad for Kick because I want them to succeed, but then you also got weird creators that brings the name down. Like, it doesn't help their case. It doesn't help their case at all.
A wonderful, family-friendly, positive platform where you can watch streamers teach amazing lessons about life, like stranger danger and how to not get kidnapped, teaching you how to be polite around strangers.
Oh, that freaking kid.
A loving platform that welcomes the family. Hey, Kick, if you're still handing out those $1 million contracts, slide me one for a month. A YouTuber named Something About Chickens released a video talking about a Kick streamer named Riot LOL, exposing him for being a complete predator in the most degenerate way possible. Like, if Pinto Bean was still alive, he'd probably recruit him on his team to use his tactics on minors. First off, this was really fishing on Omegle out of all places. I swear, before predators would try their best to hide their face and make sure no one in public saw them. I remember on To Catch a Predator, the only time they would see the actual person is when they met in person, and that's when Chris Hansen would swoop in. But nowadays, they don't even give a anymore. Even if he wasn't doing this on a stream, he always
Chris Hansen
to be recorded randomly by someone on Omegle. But he would go on Omegle and try to rizz up these girls. Then when they said their age, he would convince them to say it's higher.
Oh yeah.
Just so he doesn't
it gets
look like
worse.
a weirdo. This is the dumbest ever. Like, everyone on your stream already saw her say she's underage, bro. I genuinely think this was his way of PR training, and he would be good with the public by doing that. But even if these girls weren't underage, he's still a weirdo because he would record them without their consent, then post it in his Discord. And you would have to be his Kick sub to see the videos. He's lucky his ass.
And this man ain't been heard of
distributing and
since.
selling CP. And by the look at you, Riot, and the way they treat
he never showed
you would be decimated in the first
ever again.
He had a girlfriend through all of his streaming career, and when asked about it, she said she didn't give a fuck about what he was doing. Like, this might be the reincarnation of Pinto Bean and Jelaine Maxwell, which goes to show you all it takes is one dumb and his queen at his side.
Okay, too mad. You wanna know what's funny about this, bro? I know what he did, but the fact is of how the internet reacted to when he like, I don't want to say when he fortunately passed. It's just how Twitter was. Bro, they was roasting him. Oh my God.
Now, if you don't know Too Mad, you can classify his content as a banned kid stream. I watched a couple of Too Mad videos when he was blown up, but wasn't like a mega fan of him. I just remember hearing people say he was going off the deep end every day and spiraling out of control. I don't know how he let that happen when all he needed to do was make like one video a month and get millions of views. First, he got exposed for being a stalker and basically mentally abusing the girl he was interested in. This man was so obsessed, he had 6
Good grief!
Her at one time.
Bro was hungry. Oh my God.
This obsessed. I got too much things to worry about.
Nah, bro. You would never catch me doing something like that. Listen, bro. This is how I would. I would do a reply, no response, dipping. No response in 24 hours, dipping. I have done that many times.
Someone this much just for them to maybe upset me back. Then he started going on an insane Twitter schizo run, tweeting every hour and every controversy he was having. And the Predator stuff comes from when he posted a...
And this was his girl.
Trans girl on his Twitter saying that was his girlfriend who was murdered by 2 people. I have no clue what went on in this man's mind. Then he said he thought the person was sexy and that's why he posted it. And there's also allegations of him sending inappropriate messages with minors, and his response genuinely might be worse than the guitar because all he said was, "I made it." Like, buddy, your whole career's on the line and this is your response? Somebody
Terrible response.
These creators need PR teams like they have for celebrities. And it kind of sucks that we can't confirm if it was true or not and if he was a weirdo. Because, I mean, buddy got packed.
Yeah. Okay, Dan Snyder. We already know what this is. If you guys do not know, watch the documentary. I think it's behind Nickelodeon. I forgot what was the name. But bro's a weirdo. Listen, even before the documentary even dropped, we already knew bro was a weirdo. Especially what he did with Ariana Grande, aka Kat. Like having her do these sexual things. Boy, oh boy. He deserves jail time. And this man came out with the weakest apology at all. I'm like, bro, just go away. We're not buying your crap.
Dan Schneider, known for basically creating everyone's favorite childhood shows, who also got exposed like years ago. I remember hearing first about this weird stuff in like...
Luckily enough, Spencer was there.
In 2024, the Quiet on Set documentary released where the whole public got to hear how sick he was. Honestly, after hearing this
Quiet on Set, that's what
I
it is.
could never see me ever setting my child to a kids entertainment network. But people let this go on for way too long with it.
Oh my God, Amanda Bynes. Oh man, I feel so sorry for her. Oh, I feel so sorry for her. If y'all do not know what happened, just look at her now. She's literally suffering through. Thankfully, nothing bad happened, but man, she looks unrecognizable at this point. Like, it's so sad what happened.
Stuff. Like after the first couple foot
like after I seen what happened to her,
and say something. Dan Schneider was
yeah,
so
I can never see my kid doing child action.
They try to say it's not because of him, but who are they tricking? The person I feel most bad for is Ariana Grande. Like if you look at things they made her do,
probably voice acting,
try to hide they was making it sexual. And the way everyone cowered in fear when he was near them is so uneasy to look at. I don't know how you don't feel sick with yourself making people feel like that. Then he tried to release this half-ass apology.
This is what I'm talking about.
Nobody believed. Does he really think he can make a recovery from this? Buddy, you're cooked already. You made your money. Just pack it up. Go live on a beach somewhere secluded from humanity with your missus.
Yep. T Nichols.
T Nichols is a former C-list streamer that got big from posting on TikTok, and his main content was reacting to his viewers sending stuff in creative and funny ways. And I would add more, but like that was literally his only content. He got exposed for grooming one of his Discord mods, and these messages are actually like atrocious to look at. And she stated she was underage, not once.
Oh, I remember what bro said, and this is why people like this needs to be locked away. So let me go in details real quick. So you see right here, he said after I said I was 17, he ended up saying, so not my words, his. Hurry up and graduate so I can fly you out. Who in their right mind thinks of that? Who? I swear to God. Who?
Not twice, but 3 times. My, how do you get caught 3 times? I didn't even know that was possible. And then he was also saying weird stuff, like if she was dead, he's still getting to the cheeks. Insane sentence I'm reading out, but it's a real message that somebody sent in this world. And then also saying he would force his way in her coochie. I don't know what type of riz or kinky play this is supposed to be, but you could just tell when a nigga has never talked to a girl. And his response to the
you could tell he neter talked to a woman. He never talked to a woman in a day in his life. Like, bro.
was making a slideshow. Okay, this shouldn't be as funny as it is, but I don't know why it's so funny that he made a slideshow to admit he sexted a minor.
And P. Diddy. The walking meme. Shout out Stack Walking. You're invited to a Diddy party. Oh, God. There's dick and balls everywhere.
Whatever you want to call him. Just like Dan Schneider, everyone knew P. Diddy was a weirdo for the longest. You always saw videos of him hugging up on dudes awkwardly. People really just thought he was zesty at first and 100% closet.
Oh, bro, I knew something was wrong when I seen this vid right here. I was like, yeah, something's wrong with bro. Listen, I swear to God, I knew something was wrong with Diddy when I seen this video of this man calling Meek Mill daddy in the dang pool. I swear to God, I I immediately, my first thought, I was like, bro's weird. Bro literally said, you deserve it, daddy. Wait, like, bro, somebody like me, I'm like, wait, hold on, what? Bro, I'm appalled. I'm like, huh? Listen, one thing, I don't call nobody daddy, not even my dad. Listen, I dropped that when I was probably like 8, when I was 5 or 8. I dropped that very early. I just call him dad, pops, OG. You're never gonna catch me saying that. No, never that. But bro, here, nah.
Closeted, but not any predator. When the FBI
Not
raid
me.
happened this year, I think that's when the whole public started to find out. Though people should.
And then I also seen the Kelsey stuff. I was like,
he
yeah.
First started dating his ex-wife. Like he was 37 and she was 19. And he
Nah.
more of an age gap, and he might as well have been her fault. She filed a lawsuit.
Bro, people that really go for girl, that's who I'm talking about. Bro, that's who I'm talking about. That's Kelsey. Listen, do not look up that video. Viewer's discretion is advised. Do not look up the video between these two, because you're gonna see something very, very graphic. And I'm telling y'all now, not. I repeat, if you ain't ever listened to me before, do not look at the video. I'm telling you, you might get angry.
Everything, and it was settled in a day. Totally not suspicious or distrustful. I 100% trust the results of this lawsuit. But that's when we also found out Meek Mill was in it, and instead of denying it,
and then bro tried to deny it, say he didn't do it.
Than people
and then video comes out.
Okay, Meek.
Nah, I'm sorry.
We know this.
Bro, you just denied it a couple months ago.
Though is Usher and Justin Bieber. I feel like we really should. Like they were actual children when the diddler got to them. You can't do anything about that.
Oh yeah, this was weird too. Listen, this should have been an automatic red flag on how Diddy was trying to recruit Justin Bieber. If y'all do not remember, look up the baby. No, not baby. Look up Justin Bieber baby video, and I'm telling you, you see the signs right there.
Meek was a grown-ass, so I can't really feel bad. But then another lawsuit came out of his former producer who said he hosts sex parties with underage.
And then the stories of what he did to J. Cole.
Seeing what he's done in the past in 4K, it's the most believable.
The man was a boogeyman.
No one's not believing he ain't do it.
Okay, Drake, listen, it ain't looking so good for Drake. Listen, it ain't looking so good for Drake. Now, some people might be like, oh, nothing really came out. Listen, if you do the research, I bet you. Listen, if you mean to tell me you don't find nothing weird on how this man was literally talking about damn near everything to Millie Bobby Brown, you are just, I don't even want to end up saying anything about it. But the fact is, bro's weird. Listen, bro's weird. What do you mean she's getting advice from you? You're like dang 30. She's about like in her teens. Like, make it make sense.
Now, once again, just like the others,
like, that's weird.
Everyone knew what he was up to. Like, I remember I was younger seeing him hang out with Millie Bobby Brown, who was my age, and thinking, what the fuck? I can't emphasize enough how much of a star Drake was seen as before getting destroyed by Kendrick. This man had every single girl in the world in his DMs. He was dating Rihanna, he was dating SZA, and out of all these girls he could pick from, he decides to take the 13-year-old girl from Stranger Things on a date. Like, you could say they didn't go on dates, but what else?
And then you see the Kylie Jenner pic, you're like, yeah.
Describe it as when she's literally on camera saying they went to dinner together. I think people just swept it under the rug because
they swept it under the rug because
so long.
of the music.
Came out and it was so ass that everyone changed their minds. Drake should have took the punch to the chin and let people forget about Kendrick first dissing him, because now the whole world is dancing to a song calling him a predator. Like, I don't think the retaliation was worth it.
Okay, Dr. Disrespect. Do I really have to say much? This man is the same dude that got banned, and then couple years later, I think it was like, yeah, it was years or months, he gets outed. Twitch affiliates that work in the company come out, admit what he did, and show this. I forgot how the screenshots came out, but they told people exactly what happened. This man was DMing underage girls in Whisper, and he was being weird, truly about it.
Dr. Disrespect was one of the biggest streamers in the gaming space for the longest. I never really watched his stuff, but I remember seeing
I never really watched
Dr.
Dr.
Disrespect when he was really big. And you could say he had it all. A successful social media career while being older, a beautiful wife and kids.
Up here?
Well, actually, he cheated on his wife, so maybe not that. All while being able to sit down and make money while playing games. Then he wanted to touch a kid. Like, this one was definitely the least predictable.
Like, I do not know what it is about people getting into a tier up here, and then first thing they do is
for texting a minor
talk to underage
in 2017. And I don't know why they kept this silent for so long. I feel like Twitch didn't want to look weird because having your star streamer that you promoted being outed as a predator is probably
it's gonna look bad on the
You
brand.
would think having a family and kids would make you think twice of doing something like that, but some brains is just disgustingly wired, I guess. And out of all message platforms to be caught on, Twitch Whispers? All I get in
that's
Twitch
crazy.
Whispers is people telling me to end. I'm surprised someone...
Bro, you mean to tell me that you're texting on Twitch Whisper? Listen, the only thing that Twitch Whispers is good at is basically when you're trying to do something and then people send in links that you end up asking them for, like video. But texting? No.
When his age even knows how to use Twitch Whispers, I would think he would still be on Facebook. Someone who weirdly defended him though, which is next, is
Sneeko.
I swear the only
I do not need to say much about Sneeko.
Headline is either him getting embarrassed by somebody or him saying some absolute dumb. And for the longest, he was known as the guy who dick rode Andrew Tate to his fall off. But he's kind of been making a comeback by arguing the age of consent.
Yeah.
Man, I knew Rumble paid bad, but damn, them Rumble checks must not be hitting. I seriously don't know how worse it could get for Sneeko, but I don't think there's any more he could go down. His argument for age of consent is that it should be at the age when a person fully finishes puberty, which can be as early as 14 for girls and as early as 16 for boys. I feel like Sneeko just argues for scenarios he never has to deal with. Like, if Sneeko had a daughter who was fully matured by 14 and a dude that's 30 came up asking for his permission to marry her, I just know that would crash out. All this arguing he's doing online is going away in a second. And he even went to debate Critical about this, which was a terrible debate on both their ends. Cody Ko is a big YouTuber known for his commentary through almost a decade on YouTube. He got exposed by Tana Mojo, who allegedly says he slept with her when she was 17. And at this point, it's not a
Oh yeah, I remember this. Bro, I didn't really know about Cody Ko like that, but this was still shocking. Now, I think the thing is, I heard about him a couple years ago. Like, I think it was like during like high school, and I heard this came out, and I remember like the start of it, and I was like, I didn't really pay it no mind. But now since it's really out and is like getting more eyes, you're like,
he basically admitted it. I scratched earlier what I said about Dr. Disrespect being unpredictable because this was definitely unpredictable. Cody always seemed like that dude in his own lane that got along with everyone in the digital realm. Everyone loved him and Noel's reactions because it was just so unique. And the worst part about this is he has a little kid now. Sometimes we got to be more thankful for who raised us, because I couldn't imagine growing up and realizing what daddy did in his past. We're gonna see a lot of future f***ed up household
I can never
dynamics.
imagine that. Oh.
He, she, they, I don't care, the predator. Whatever you want to call bro, Chris Tyson of the Mr. Beast team, formerly a crew member and was always the unfunniest to me, to be honest, was caught sending inappropriate messages to a 13-year-old and was also linked with Shadman, who's a person I did not know before the drama, and I could have gone my whole life without knowing who this person was. Shadman is an internet artist, if you don't know, who has drawn CP multiple times. Yeah. Not cheese pizza, not cob points, that very much illegal thing.
Not Chris Paul, not Carson Palmer,
including of Keemstar's daughter. And I guess people in the past didn't care for some reason that he was doing this. Like, this wasn't some low-key shit. Bro was literally known on the internet for drawing lolly and CP. Any YouTuber who's ever linked with this man needs their hard drives researched by the FBI. You can't even say he kept it hidden and the YouTubers didn't know, because that was his whole career online. And of course, none other than Chris Tyson was associated with him and had a picture of one of his drawings on his wall. It's one thing being associated with bro, but having a whole portrait of the art means you went out your way by any means to buy the art.
It's looking bad on like Mr. Beast.
And after this, Chris got booted from the Mr. Beast team. Good riddance.
This was shocking. When this came out, oh my god, I never felt so ashamed. Damn. Cause you start feeling bad for Kai.
Kai Cenat, known as the biggest and smallest streamer at the same time in the world right now, has always had his go-to cameraman.
Because whenever he's up, there's always something that's trying to drag him down.
To be named Chris.
Those who know, they know. By the way, I have nothing attached to my name like these motherfuckers. Listen, I may have said some slurs, but that's before I was educated. That's it. I do not need a lie. Never that. I love women that's above the age of 18. Trust me. Beautiful.
Not a good year for Chris's. Anyways, his cameraman was caught messaging a minor, and these messages are rough. Like, I don't know how dudes can sex like this and act
That's
like
what I'm
this in
saying.
messages
What
and go
is
on
this?
about their day normally while having all the message history out in the open. Kai then came on his stream to confirm that it was true, talking about how he cut ties with him, and I do feel bad for Kai. Like, no matter what drama I see surrounding Kai, even if it is
that's what I'm saying.
People pull up the pitchforks and start witch hunting him like he did the crime himself. And I've seen some people arguing, saying the age of consent is 17 in New York.
Who the f cares? You still texted an underage girl. I don't give a damn about consent. Only people that use consent is fucking weirdos.
But
do I have to say more?
It was wrong because he was shocked when he heard her actual age and kept going. And even thinking of it,
in this day, the age of consent is 16. You think I give a damn?
Thousands of grown bad
no.
on standby in his DMs, and he
goes texting people that's under the age of 18. You're a weirdo.
We've got so far.
I don't even like being with 18-year-olds.
In the comments and come back in the future to see.
You're 19 and above.
On Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Vid on Tommy. Vid. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully y'all enjoying to a point where y'all end up leaving a like, subscribing, and also sharing the vid. And also tell me your favorite part in the comments below. And we are gonna ride out here. We almost peek into the second quarter. Listen, we are almost peeking the fourth quarter. So listen, it's go time. No excuses. None of that. We gotta. If I'm trying to hit 500, we gotta go crazy. We have to go crazy. I'm telling you, and we will, cause I'm gonna have some festivities that y'all gonna fuck with. I'm telling you, just believe that bitch. Believe. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all that end up sliding through for this reaction, and yeah, I catch y'all next. I am out of here.